Thanks for joining us today. I'm Rachel and this is Tina, and we are going to be discussing the iClicker. So Tina, what is the iClicker?
Well, the iClicker is a student response system, so it actively engages the students in your class through public polls or quizzes, attendance, that kind of thing.
Was it easy to set up?
Yes. Here's the monitor that we use, and as soon as you plug it in, I mean, it comes right out of the box like this. You plug it in, and it kind of starts giving you these cues, so it just kind of walks you through the whole process. There's 2 remotes that go with this, and you set this up at the front of your classroom, and then each one of your students gets their own remote, which the students in our class bought their own remotes for class, and they can be reused again. And you just kind of go through the process, and they use this by just clicking a remote.
And how did you use it for your class?
In my class, I took attendance with it, and we also had quizzes. The quizzes were part of the attendance grade, so I would ask maybe a series of 3 questions, and it didn't matter if they answered all 3 because the attendance was just even getting the 1 answer for one of the 3 questions. And then it automatically downloads that into an iGrader that iClicker provides for you. And we also used it to take any kind of polls in class. So I gave a mini little survey on deviance, and there were 20 questions involved, and the students answered each question, or if they didn't want to answer a question, they didn't. And it instantly can give you your pie charts and your graphs and give you the really convenient percentages of the results of any kind of poll that you give.
Did it make quizzes and attendance easier?
It really did, because you don't have to have each person write down and then hand record each one of those. The minute they use their clicker, it just automatically records it for you and keeps a running tally for that.
Would you say the iClicker was useful?
I would. It was useful in, like I said, taking attendance, in getting the whole class involved, because if you're planning on giving them a quiz, obviously they have to look up at the screen, they have to read it, and they have to click. So it's really making sure that they're engaged in conversation so that they know what you're talking about when the quiz comes up, when you're asking the questions.
And how did your students respond to the iClickers?
It was a little bit confusing for some of them at first. A lot of them had actually used clickers in some of their other classes, so they were able to reuse the same clicker. They just re-registered it. After the first initial, I'd say the first couple of classes, it kind of just started to go real smoothly.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.